Let's get back to this. Former President Donald Trump has been indicted, reportedly on 7 counts in relation to the Mar-a-Lago classified documents case. He's going to appear in federal court in Miami on Tuesday when we get the full range of what these charges are. Tom Fitton joins me now. Tom, great to see you. You actually had to testify before the special counsel, before Jack Smith for, 4 hours? So you know his style, you know the way he operates. What do you make of Jack Smith?
Well, his team was there. He wasn't there.
Oh,
he
wasn't.
show up at these grand jury proceedings, no. But I think one of his top deputies were there, and it was harassment. I don't know how else to describe it. I considered it to be prosecutorial misconduct, that I was hauled in there at all. And, you know, at one point, they're questioning me about tweets. And it's like, why am I being questioned on my First Amendment speech in front of a federal grand jury about a big issue of public policy? Namely this documents case, of which Judicial Watch was the #1 critic of this Justice Department's abuse of Trump over. And on top of that, as I've said previously, you know, the prosecutor asked me 3 times, am I going to talk about it? Am I going to talk about this grand jury proceeding outside the grand jury room? And I kept on saying, I don't know. And then he said, well, you do have the right to do it. So why were you trying to get me to swear under oath I wouldn't?
Wow.
I mean, that's abusing the grand jury process.
Excuse me, Tom. What was his implication about your tweets? What was he trying to imply about you?
Well, there are 3 prosecutors there. I mean, they were very interested in my tweets on this topic and topics related to the disputes of the 2020 election. And on the tweets, they wanted to know, what was I thinking? Was I channeling Trump? I'm like, what are you talking about? These are tweets. I don't know what Trump thinks on these issues. I tweet them out.
Unbelievable. So they were looking, they were looking for anything to get Trump, whatever you had to get Donald Trump.
That's right. They evidently thought there was some sort of grand conspiracy to have me send out tweets defending the rule of law in my job at Judicial Watch.
It's amazing.
You know, and this is a rule of law issue because they've changed their, you know, the thing that bothered them was we blew the whistle on what they did because we had gotten, as you know, or attempted to get those Clinton sock drawer tapes, and they told us to go jump in a lake. No one can get them. No one can second guess the president's handling of records after he leaves office. And then Trump comes along, and they changed on a dime. And we were eyewitnesses to that. And we highlighted that, and they didn't like it, and that's why they retaliated and brought me in, caused all sorts of grief for Judicial Watch as well. And now that prosecutorial misconduct continues with this indictment, as best as I can tell.
Yeah, well, it's there for all to see now. Frankly, a lot of people are saying the cat's out of the bag, and now we have the indictment, and we'll see what happens, but we also see the way they operate. And the more we get to see the way they operate, the more American people are wondering where the hell this country is going. Tom, we got to leave, but quick last statement. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, we wanted the names of the people working for Smith's team. They don't want to turn it over. We do want to know who's running this show.
Absolutely.
Not one we can't get the name of one person working for Smith under law. Yeah. Boy, what do they have to hide?
Tom Fitton, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.